Okay, once you determined that your Muppet and you've transferred their genotypes onto these chromosomes down here below, so you've put the genotype, the correct location on your chromosomes, the area of the chromosome that codes for that particular trait, by looking at this map. So let's see, this is the area of the chromosome that codes for I shape. And so I put the genotype for I shape right here on chromosome 1. So I've done that, I've completed that for chromosome 1, chromosome 2, and I determined for my Muppet it's a male Muppet. So I crossed out one of the X chromosomes, since a male has just an X and a Y chromosome. So I'm all ready to go to the next step, which is over here on part 3. So I filled in that my Muppet is a male, he has an XY chromosome. And then I'm going to prepare now my Muppet for cell division. I'm going to get it ready for meiosis. So it can produce 4 daughter cells to get ready for sexual reproduction. So I took this gene map and I transferred it directly over here. So it should look exactly the same. And then the first thing that the cell is going to do to prepare for cell division is it has to copy its chromosomes. So that's what I'm going to do here. Go ahead and copy these chromosomes so they have an identical match right below these chromosomes. So that's step 1. And then step 2, it says next cut out the chromosomes and tape glue them in the circles representing sex cells on the next page. I'm going to show you how to do that. So I took this page and cut every single one of those chromosomes out, and now I have a nice big pile of chromosomes here on this whiteboard. And I'm going to organize them. I'm going to put all the identical copies of chromosomes next to each other. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So each of the chromosomes have been copied and I've organized them so they're next to their copy. You could even go like this so they're connected. And you're going to then put them next to their homologous pair. So you're going to put all the chromosomes 1s right next to each other. Those are homologous. So I have this set of chromosomes and their homologous pair. The other set of chromosomes that also codes for the same traits are going to go right next to each other. So I'll do that for the E, for the other E, and then here's for the sex traits. So here's the X chromosome copies, and here's the Y chromosome copies. So they're all lined up right next to each other in the middle of the cell. So now the cell is ready for meiosis. So it's going to go ahead and do its first cell division. So these homologous chromosomes are going to leave each other and go in opposite directions from the center of the cell. And they're going to go ahead and make 2 new cells. And draw circles around them. They're my 2 new cells. And now they're going to divide. Each of those cells are going to divide, and the copies are going to go in opposite directions. So copy the chromosome, one goes that way, the other one goes this way. And now you have your 4 sets of daughter cells, or haploid cells. This brings us to part 3. We're going to take each of these chromosomes found in each individual cell and move them over to these sex cells. So you're going to go ahead and just glue or tape them on. So I'm going to take these 3 chromosomes from one of the daughter cells. So I'm going to go ahead and put it over here. And since my Muppet is a male, these represent sperm. So I'm going to add a flagella, the tail. There's 1 sperm. There's another sperm. And I'll do the same for those other 2.